Alright, so I'm going to start off this video by shamelessly plugging my affiliate link with Otaku Mode. So if you buy from Otaku Mode, feel free to bookmark my link and use it whenever you're purchasing, because, I mean, you're buying stuff for yourself while also helping me out at the same time, free of charge. Win-win situation. Thanks, and whoever has been using that link, I love you. Alright, so Anime Expo 2019. How was the experience? Well, it went sort of something like this. It wasn't like that the entire time. You know, I'll talk about more about my experience later after I go through the merch, because I'm pretty sure that's what most people are here for. You're here to see what I broke my wallet on. Now, I find it funny because months before the expo, you know, I told my family and friends, like, no man, I'm not buying too much stuff when I go, okay? Maybe like 1 or 2 things here and there. Nope, that's not how it happened. I happened to buy a lot, more than I was expecting. I bought less than last year, but I bought more than I was expecting to do so. So, okay, let's start off with the merch. Okay, so the first thing I did on day 1 was when I got inside was I went to Good Smile's booth. And one of my friends who had a Premier fan badge was already inside the expo before us, so he happened to get a Good Smile booth ticket because it was a ticketed thing. So he got a ticket for me, and I went inside, got the ticket from him because he was lining up at Bushi Road, and then I went to Good Smile. But by the time I went to Good Smile kind of just dropped the ticketed thing altogether and just let people line up. So I just kind of lined up in there, got the stuff I wanted. I had to order off like an iPad. And let me tell you, the user interface on the iPad, it literally made me want to buy more stuff than I was planning to, like, just because it was that cool. It was just like, oh sweet. So the first thing I picked up was this bad girl right here, Rider Arteria Pendragon Alter. She's pretty cool. I believe she's coming out in NA this year for FGO. I don't keep up with NA too much. I think this year you guys are getting her. I can't remember exactly. She was an exclusive. I bought her. She actually goes up for pre-order later this month, I think, and releases out in December. But since I was at Anime Expo, I managed to pick her up early. I'm really glad about this. And unfortunately, as I'm noticing it right now, I think the box got damaged a little bit when it was in my luggage. That's a little bit of a shame. But yeah, so I think she was like $45, so not bad. Well, that's 45 USD, which is like, I don't know, maybe like 60 Canadian, I can't remember. So yeah, picked up her, and then I also picked up my second male figure ever. I got Arthur Pendragon. So yeah, I don't know what, I wasn't planning on buying him, but when I just saw him on the iPad, I just bought it. I have no self-control. Okay, next thing. You guys know I don't buy Figmas, mainly because I don't like how they look with the joints, but it was the iPad, man. I bought this Figma right here. I bought Arteria Alter's Figma. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just, it was the iPad. Okay, it was the iPad. So yeah, that was pretty cool. They also gave me some Nendroid 1000 anniversary stands. So these are pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. Pretty dope. I should have bought Miku's Nendroid. Nah, actually, it's a good thing I didn't. They also gave me this Figma umbrella thing. Don't know what the heck this is supposed to be used for, but okay, whatever. They gave me a little premium collectible figure book, which doesn't really have anything too impressive for me. I mean, Bloodborne, and lame. Predator, lame. Aliens. This is just kind of like some shit that I don't really care about too much. So yeah, that's pretty lame. And I got the big fat Good Smile bag. So pretty cool. I didn't go to the Nekopara booth. I mean, well, I walked by, but I didn't buy anything from it. But my friend who was in there earlier got a shirt for me. So I got Azuki and Coconut. This shirt looks freaking awesome, by the way. Looks fantastic. Especially love the backside. It looks really cute. I will pay you for the shirt later As you can understand right now, I'm kind of broke. I didn't go to the girls frontline booth because they weren't selling anything I wanted this year. But my friend did, and he got some acrylic stands, and I happened to buy this one off of him for like 20 bucks. Type 95, she's one of my favorite guns in the game, so yeah, about that. What else did I get on day one here? Oh, I didn't go to this booth. I mean, I did, but I didn't buy anything. But one of my friends did go to the booth and bought something. So, one of my friends, I talked about this last year at AX, but he's making a mobile game called Hera Thea, and they had a booth at AX this year that I went to just to, make fun of them. But they were demoing their game and stuff, and one of my friends bought an item from them for me, actually, and got a free bag. So this is the bag. You can also pre-register for their game. I'm not really sponsored or anything to tell you this, but, helping my friend out with his game. So, yeah, he bought me a little keychain, and and he gave me the bag too. And I also got this lanyard, which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, so Hera Thea, it kind of plays like Pokemon, at least from what I've heard. But yeah, check it out, I guess, if you feel like it. So I stopped by a girl's booth in the artist alley who goes by Emmy. I'll leave her Twitter thing on here so you can follow her if you feel like it. But I got this Sound Voltex bag from her, which is really dope. I like the design of this. This is really cool. And you guys know me, I love Sound Voltex, so I got that. But I also happened to pick up 2 FGO shirts she was selling. So these are the 2 right here. I'll open them up here because I haven't even checked. I hope this will fit me. I think I chose medium, but we'll see. So here we go. That's actually freaking adorable. And the backside just has Astolfo there. And second shirt here. This one. Nobu Nobu. Alright, so, yeah. I guess this is fitting because the Gouda Gouda event's going on right now. Which, by the way, if anyone is following me on Twitter, I got 5-star Nobu, so it's pretty cool. When the event first came out, I tried rolling, I think it was like 15 tickets and like 100 and something quartz. Didn't get shit, so well, that was, and then the next day I got this pin from her as well. She threw this in because I was buying the 2 shirts in the bag, but this is the pin I got. Rate Up Is a Lie. Yes, it was very much my mood at the time, so I picked that up. So yeah, if you end up following her, tell her your boy Ken sent you. So we're moving on to prints. I'm gonna try to remember which artist I bought these from, but some of them I probably forgot. Okay, so I believe I picked up some prints, I believe, from Zumi, I think. Hopefully I can find their Twitter thing and link it down here, but I bought this from Zumi. How many prints is in here? Because I bought a crap ton of prints. I think a majority of the money I spent this year was on prints. So, so this is Final Fantasy VII one, obviously. Tifa and Cloud. Pretty cool. It's cool. This one's of Taco from Azur Lane. Atago, her sister, as well. So yeah. Those are the 3 prints I bought from Zumi, I think. Okay, I don't remember the artist that I bought this from, but so we have Tamomo here. Pretty good print. And then Tifa, another Tifa. And Sheba, who is one of my favorite Choco waifus in Fate, so yeah. Picked up those. Pretty good. Don't know who the artist was, but I picked up this Taco one as well. One of my friends was buying prints, and he was getting 2, you buy 2, get 1 free, and I was able to choose which one. And I chose her rider, Medusa. I could have chose this really cool Jalter one, but I figured, Rider doesn't get too much love, so picked up a Rider one, because, she's hot as fuck. Okay, so this has about, I think, 7 or 8 prints in. This is from the artist EU. I went to his booth. I think if you're following me on Twitter, you probably saw what I said to him, because he posted up his prints that he was selling at AX. I replied back. I was like, all right, I'm buying like 7 of these. So I have a couple here. So Dinoa from Grand Blue. Pretty good prints. Bikin. Pretty hot. Mai. Also pretty good. John Alter. He draws some like thick stuff, so kind of wanted to pick up. This is probably one of my favorite prints from him. The Nero one. Tamamo. Pretty good prints. Mysterious Heroine X. Also really good print. She's probably my favorite swimsuit servant. I love Mysterious Heroine X fan art. It's great. Alright, so that's everything from him. I also happened to buy his art book as well, which I did get signed. You know what? I'll open this up right now, actually. So that's the front cover. He does... the titties he draws are ridiculous, but like... Oh! I just love his work, so I bought a lot of stuff from him, so good stuff there. Also, right next to his booth was J.K, and I picked up his art book as well and got it signed. I didn't really buy any prints from him, which I kind of regret now, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy because I didn't spend more money. But yeah, his prints are really good. I love his Jolter work. It's fantastic. Good stuff there. Okay. Last up was, I think, the artist I spent the most money on at the convention was Lucid Sky. I'll leave her Twitter like the rest if I find them. If you ever heard of her, go check out her Twitter. You know, tell her your boy Ken sent you. But yeah, I bought a couple of prints from her as well. First print I bought was BB, Summer BB right here. I absolutely love this one. I asked her if she had a large version of this because I was dead set on buying it if she did, but she didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, bought this because of... Oh, Summer BB's great, dude. Oh my god. Also picked up her Nero print as well, which is absolutely adorable. Oh my god, I love it. And I picked up her Scotty print. I feel like I bought more regular sized prints, but I did buy some large prints from her as well. But I bought her art books too, volumes 1 and 2. Oh, this is volume 1, this is volume 2, my bad. But yeah, I bought both of these. These are pretty cool. This one's double-sided, but this one's not. But yeah, really cool. She also gave me a little bag too, with, I believe, a keychain in here somewhere. This is this thing. It looks pretty, probably can't tell that in focus, but it's pretty cool. The bag's tight. Alright, yeah. So, I guess we'll check out this stuff. So, overall, I think I spent $170 on her booth. I was gonna go the next day and buy another print, but I stopped myself from doing so. Now, I'm sure the one question for a lot of people is, where the hell am I gonna put all this stuff? It's a good question. Alright. Oh my god, this is the one thing I hate about rolled up prints, but like, it was the only way to freaking get this. Okay. I bought this large Ishtar Ereshkigal poster, because this is kind of a pain in the ass to hold together right now. But hopefully you can get the general sense of it. And then I picked up a large version of her Musashi one. Hopefully you can see that. Pretty cool. I think that's everything. I feel like I bought more stuff from her, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Did I show everything that I had on day 1? Okay, cool. Day 2, I went to the exhibit hall. And I guess some artists, who have the bank for it, are in the exhibit hall, so let's check this out. So, you guys probably are familiar with the artist Saucony Chang. I went to her booth. I didn't realize she had 2 booths, but I went to the 18 plus area first thing on day 2, and she had a booth in there, and I bought some prints. However, I found out later that she had a safe for work booth just regularly in the exhibit hall. So had I went there first, I probably wouldn't have bought these not safe for work prints that I bought from her, because she had safe for work versions, which I much rather preferred, but it's whatevers. So I bought her Lucina print. It's some good stuff. Okay. Also bought her Taco Atago print. I was dead set on buying a large version of this, and it was like $100. But she told me it was sold out, and she only had like a display version. I was tempted to ask if that was available for sale. I would have put $200 flat right there just for that print, for the large version. But I didn't bother asking. They just told me it was all gone, and it was only day 2. I was like, God damn it! I should have went day 1. But yeah, I picked this up too. I also picked up the not safe for work version, which I can't show you because it's not safe for work. And then I also picked up a print of hers with Tifa and Lightning. So yeah, that was also not safe for work. But yeah, also stopped by a booth. I believe Guy New picked up a Tifa print. Pretty good. A Rhea Scrummy one. Oh my god, this looks fantastic, dude. Holy crap. Prince print. And Taco print. If you couldn't tell, I love her. And I love her sister equally as much. So yeah. So while in the 18 plus section, I went to Manga Gamer and I bought some stuff from there. I also met someone pretty cool. You probably know who you are. It was nice meeting you, by the way. Yeah, so I bought a Saber Alter wall scroll because I wanted to buy like a wall scroll or like a print of Saber Alter, but I didn't buy anything of her yet other than the Nendroid and the Figma. But I picked this up. It was like $70. It hurt, but whatever. I bought it. Let's check it out right now. I'm pretty happy. They also had some other Fate stuff, but it was cash only, and they had some plushies that I kind of wanted. And straight up, if you guys didn't have the cash only on there, I would have bought like all 3 of those plushies. Oh, I'm glad you guys had the cash only on there though. You saved me money. They also gave me this clear file. I picked the Eden one because it looks pretty cool. I also picked up some Arrow Gaze as well. Hopefully I don't have to censor this, but I don't know. Kyanyu Fantasy or Funbag Fantasy, I picked this up. I already own these digitally, but I figured I'd pick up the physical editions. They also had the artist, Kyugaku, there, and he was doing some signatures, and I got this physical copy signed, and I also got a board signed as well. So that was pretty cool. It was my first time ever getting a signature from someone, so that was dope. Funny thing about this is that when I was coming back, Customs stopped me. Last year I didn't get stopped by Customs, but this year, I guess the guy, when I said anime, he was like, okay, bam, Customs. So I had to get my luggage checked out just to make sure I didn't have anything, you know, underage. As soon as the woman saw this in my luggage, she was just like, alright, good to go. So I was like, yeah. That was awkward. Okay, yeah, so that was the Manga Gamer stuff. What else did I buy? So on day 3, it was my job to find this. and I found her, I bought her. It was the last one at the booth I went to. She was probably available in a lot more different booths, but at the booth I got, she was the only one left, so it was, I was pretty happy I purchased this one. So day 3 was the day I tweeted out, I'm done, I'm not buying any more stuff, right? But little do you guys know, 3 minutes after I tweeted that, I bought something. Yeah, I know, no surprise. So my friend said he wanted to go to a booth and buy some Love Life stuff, right? And he's like, don't worry, you won't want to buy anything at that booth. So I'm like, okay, sure. So I walk with him to the booth, and the moment I step in, I see something I want to buy. And I turn towards it, and I'm like, dude, you said I wasn't going to want to buy anything. And I saw this. And I bought it. I don't even own a PSP. This is the Fate Tiger Coliseum game. and I bought it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I bought that, and I was very disappointed in myself because I just tweeted out I wasn't going to buy anything, and I bought something. Okay, so the last thing I got on day 3, I visited the Azeri booth, because the Azeri booth didn't really have anything I really wanted to buy. They had some acrylic stands, and it was literally a gacha. So there were 2 sets of acrylic stands, and you bought them in one costs $50, but you don't know which one you're going to get. So I didn't bother to buy anything because it was all kind of random and shit. And literally out of the acrylic stands, there was only one I wanted, and you can probably guess who was the only one I wanted. So I went to their booth. I got a wall scroll because it was the only thing I wanted. I tried to buy some pins too, because there were 2 pins. You probably know who they were. I wanted to buy, but by the time I went there, they said they were saving the rest of the stuff for the raffle. So, you know, I was out of luck. The Belfast one by, I believe, Orange Maru. So, yeah. Really nice scroll. Yeah. And that was literally everything I bought. I got a little extra thing here. I'll show you in a second after I roll this up. On day 4, I didn't really do anything. We didn't really leave the Airbnb until like 1 p.m. I think. But I wanted to stop by one last thing and meet a fellow FGO YouTuber. Well, I don't really call myself an FGO YouTuber. I'm just But I met my boy Keita Sean, if you saw on Twitter. He even let me roll for some FGO arcade cards he brought with him. And my luck was, it was okay. I got Atalante 4-star, which was pretty cool. I got 4-star CE and a 2-star. So it was okay. It was okay rates. So yeah, it was pretty cool talking to him. We talked about FGO Arcade. I was asking him a bunch of questions, Comic Kit, all that good stuff. So yeah, it was pretty cool meeting you, dude. All right, so now with the merch out of the way, I guess I'll just talk about a little bit about my experience at AX this year. It was okay. It was good. I had fun. If I had to compare it to last year, I feel like I had more fun at the con last year than I did this year, but I had more fun at the place I was staying at this year than I was last year. I think partly is because I didn't have the Chinese salesman around hanging out with me. He was busy with his own booth, like I said, Hera Thea, so he didn't really have time to hang out. And also, I wasn't really planning on buying stuff, so I didn't really take my time in the exhibit hall. I was just trying to like go to places I really wanted to go to, and then everything else I just kind of skimmed by and walked by real fast. I didn't really take my time to go inside any of the booths and check out what people were selling, which is a good thing. But overall, it was a pretty good experience. I didn't go to any panels. The biggest thing I went to was the autograph session, but that was about it. I think they were showcasing the Bunny Senpai movie, but I heard that was a train wreck from what I heard. From what I read on Twitter, they were showcasing it in a room that was only able to fill 200 people. What? You're going to showcase an anime film for a pretty popular series at a convention that holds thousands of people every year, and you're going to only hold it in a room that fits like 200 people? Are you crazy? Some people who had premier fan badges, which cost like $500, weren't even able to get inside. That's crazy. So it was pretty much an exclusive event only, pretty much, I think. So that kind of blowed. Day 1 was probably the worst day. So let me tell you how my day 1 went. This year, we were literally right across from the convention center where we were staying at. Last year, we stayed at a place that was about a 10-15 minute drive away. But this year, we were right across. It was insane how close we were. So day 1, we woke up at like 7:30, left the building at 7:45, and we lined up. The line was insanely long. I didn't know how long it was until much later. I'll try to show like a diagram to kind of illustrate my point. But pretty much, it started off on like the side of the building, went around, all the way around, went under like a bridge, zigzagged back, and then went all the way back to the entrance. And it was an insane line. Okay, how I'm gonna explain this is kind of crazy, but like it was an insane line pretty much. It was ridiculous. We didn't get inside the building until like around 12:15 p.m. So it was almost 5 hours. It's about almost 5 hours to get inside the building. It was insane. And this was my second year coming from last year where we lived 10 to 15 minutes away, and we got there at like 10 a.m. in the morning last year on day 1, and we just walked right in. Pretty much. We only had to line up, I think, for like a max of 30 minutes. So just going from that and thinking I'd be able to get in even faster because we were right across was, holy crap, it was really terrible. But after that, it was pretty easy to get inside. It didn't really take too long to get inside the building after that, at least for us. But yeah, I got to meet some pretty cool people. I also want to apologize for anybody who was at the con and did try to meet me. It was just that whenever I was in the convention center, my data was just pretty much non-existent. Every time I tried to tweet something out, I would be lucky if it got tweeted out in the first place. So yeah, I do want to apologize for anybody who wanted to meet me. There was one person that literally knew where I was day one, because I told him I was at the Good Smile booth, but he lined up literally right when I was leaving, so we didn't get a chance to meet. I'm so sorry, Ralku. I apologize for that. You're one of my patrons too. I kind of wanted to meet you. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, if you buy from the talk mode, use my link. Special thanks goes out to Seswat, Beast, Harka J, JJ Hitori, JHaze90, Rykarian, Cat White, Ralku, and Malahad. You guys are amazing. Thank you. I'll leave the...
Today we're gonna flip you. Sorry.